Hi, I'm Sandy Rueve, announcing I'm going to show you a little bit of the charts that I'm going to be using for the Constellation Bracelet workshop. And we begin with the new moon. And I find it really interesting. We're going to go grab the moon sitting on the ascendant on formaldehyde, which is one of the 4 Persian stars. This is about success through noble deeds. We'll be pulling that one. That's our first one. And then a couple days later, we're going to get to one of the hardest and biggest squares that the entire world will be working with this entire year, all the way through December 24th. This is Christmas Eve. But it comes in here February 17th, and this is this Saturn in a square to Uranus. This is a really hard aspect, but it's saying Saturn wants to say, how do we build structure over new principles, new ideas? And there's a square there. So it kind of says there's a conflict, but if you're involved in the program here, you get to see how this comes about and what your connection is to it, how to make things real and change and new. One of the really cool parts is we're going to go into the spring equinox, which is always a portal of new energy coming in through a veil from the cosmos down here to the earth. And this is, of course, March 20th, when the sun moves into the sign of Aries. We'll be pulling that in. And finally, we're going to be finishing up our 12th Zoom call together on the full moon on March 28th. And this is the moon in full coming from the sun. And we've got Venus there with Chiron. It's really be about how we have our relationships and how we can heal some relationships. So those are just a handful of some of the aspects that we're going to go grab, because we're going to be in it at that moment. And that's why there are specific transit times and specific transit days that we will gather. And so all of this energy gets applied to your natal chart that is specifically related to you only. And that's why this is a small group. And I welcome you to have the support of others and to support them in this process. Please join us.